Hey there, Pink Elephant. This is Fragments of Memory. I enjoyed your video about white privilege. I just want to thank you so much for putting this video out because we do talk about white privilege and even whites talk about white privilege. But the bottom line is they still benefit from said white privilege. And I really don't think that talking about the white privilege or discussing the white privilege is going to solve anything. Like you turned on a light for me today. I began to just really think, why would someone give away their advantage? And you use the example of someone going to the movies and saving seats for their friends. So the people that waited 2 hours in cold or rainy weather won't get seats because you were saving them for friends that didn't even have the decency to show up on time. So I appreciated the analogy of the musical chairs too. That musical chairs thing was on spot on. That there's a finite amount of opportunities and resources in this country called America. And it seems that we scream equality, but equality in our current state is an illusion. Now, I don't know about your religious beliefs, but I do believe that the Creator has given certain people certain advantages over other people and vice versa. So this idea of everyone being equal is not true. Everyone equally is not the same, and people are going to do the best to their capacity, whatever that might be. Now, this doesn't mean that I think white privilege is all honky-dory and everything's just so good and la-di-da. No. I think it's messed up and it's unfair, and I am glad that I have learned about it and understand what's going on in the situation. But I also acknowledge your point that, okay, so they're privileged. And I've had many whites try to stay how they weren't privileged. I've only had a few white people admit that. So that's interesting too. And it makes me wonder if someone is privileged, shouldn't they just say, hey, look, I'm privileged and there's nothing we can do about it, so there? Or is admitting that one is privileged admitting guilt for other things or admitting some wrongdoing? And I'm someone who believes that not a lot of people like to say what they're doing wrong because it shines a light on them that they may not want shown upon them. I just wanted to at least make a video response because I think this one is on point. Usually you're on point, and I am in awe of your skills as far as your videos. Just I am in awe of your presentation, just about the dynamics between men and women. Um, pre-success versus current success, and how women don't want a guy in the pre-success mode. They want him when he's already established. Things like that. This isn't what the video's about, but I thought I'd come on this video and just say I enjoy your talks about this. Um, and it also helps me to see where I need to improve because I know I'm not on point on a lot of things in my life right now. But I do want to thank you for putting this out there. And this is not to say that I am against white people or that I hate and despise anyone of an ethnicity that's not my own. But as a black person, I acknowledge that there are certain disadvantages I come with in being black in America. My mother even said to me growing up, when I was about 12 or 13, my mother used to say to me, my son, you have one strike against you, you're black. And I'm like, this was weird coming from my mom because she never taught me to be quote unquote racially conscious of things. And it wasn't until I was 12 or 13 that, because I was getting taller, my voice was changing, that, she said, hey, you're starting to become a young man. And this was probably her way of saying, be on the lookout where someone will look at you crazy or someone will treat you differently simply because you are black. Maybe you'll get shut out of things because you're black. So, and then someone wrote about their privilege. And if someone, of course, acknowledges their privilege, they also acknowledge they should do something about it. And in doing something about it, meaning they may lose out on some of those advantages they've gotten. And I don't really want to just reiterate everything you've been saying, but dude, you're just on point. And I thought I'd just give my props to you. So thank you very much and peace.